Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Gardening in Cold Spring Harbor. I hope everyone is doing well on this beautiful, mild, sunny day here in Long Island, New York, Zone 7A. So since I've been doing a lot of planting indoors for the last few days, today on this beautiful, warmer day, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to come out here to my backyard garden and to plant blueberry plants. Yes, guys, today I will be planting 2 blueberry variety plants from bare roots. So again, I will be planting 2 blueberry varieties today from bare root here in my backyard garden. So the first blueberry variety that I will be planting today is called the Jersey blueberry variety, and you can see it here. The next blueberry variety that I will be planting today is called the Bluecrop blueberry variety, and you could see it right over here. So come with me, let's do some planting. So if you decided that blueberry is one of those plants that you want to grow in your home garden, there are 2 ways in which you can plant blueberry bushes in your garden. So the first way is to go to a garden center or nursery and to purchase a larger, more mature blueberry plant like this one, more established. Or you can plant your blueberry plant from bare roots, which is what I will be doing later today in this video. So when is the best time to add a blueberry plant to your home garden, to plant it? So the best time to plant your blueberry plant, whether it's from a more mature bush or from a bare root, is when either one of them is in their dormancy period. What does that mean? So you look at the canes of your bare roots or of your more mature grown plant, and you look for leaves and or buds. If you do not see any leaves and or buds forming yet on your canes, that means that your blueberry plant or your blueberry root is still dormant. And that is when it is the perfect chance to place your plant in your home garden. So the first variety that I will be planting today is the Bluecrop variety. It is a great blueberry, you guys, for colder climates. It is zone 4 through 7 compatible. It is cold hardy. It's self-pollinating, and it produces big clusters of all-purpose berries. It is, again, self-pollinating. It ripens in July. When mature, the bush gets to be 4 to 6 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide. So the other blueberry variety that I will be planting today is the Jersey blueberry variety. This variety is one of the tallest blueberry varieties that exist. It bears extra large fruit, which is light blue in color. It is 4 through 7 zone compatible. These guys ripen in August. They resist cracking. It is a self-pollinating plant. When blooming, it blooms in pink, white, beautiful flowers. It requires full sun. When mature, it gets to be 6 to 7 feet tall and 5 to 6 feet wide. It takes 2 to 3 years for this variety to bear fruit. And another interesting fact about this particular variety is it has an ornamental appeal in your landscape because of its tall, attractive shape. So I just wanted to show you guys exactly what a blueberry bare root looks like inside of your store-bought packaging. So here, I'm going to open the Bluecrop variety with you guys together show you what the root looks like before placing it in room temperature water to soak for an hour. So here I open our Bluecrop blueberry variety, and I wanted to show you how the root comes in such a package. So as you could see, it comes wrapped in this brown paper, also with this mix that surrounds the bare roots. And here is the bare root, you guys. We have to shake off this mix. Here you go. You gotta shake off the mix as much as possible without causing any damage to our roots. And now we're gonna place our bare roots in a plastic bucket filled with room temperature water for about an hour to pre-soak. So while my blueberry bare roots are still pre-soaking in room temperature water, I wanted to talk to you guys about the 4 most common mistakes that gardeners make when planting and or growing blueberries. So mistake number 1 when planting your blueberry bush is planting only one blueberry bush or one variety of your blueberries, also referred to as the cultivar. Why is that a mistake? Well, first and foremost, while majority of your blueberry bushes are self-pollinating, some are not. So when you're only planting one cultivar, your bush will not pollinate, will not bear, and or produce fruit for you, you guys. Also, different cultivars bloom and produce berries different months of the year. So if you want a larger, more abundant blueberry harvest, I suggest planting more than one variety of your blueberry so you can enjoy their beautiful white pink flowers and the abundance of blueberry multiple months a year. Also, if you're only growing one variety of blueberry, or again, cultivar, then you will have your beautiful flowers. So your bushes will bloom for you, but they will not produce berries for you because they do need another blueberry variety or cultivar to pollinate one another in order to produce berries for you. So mistake number 2 when planting your blueberry plants is not checking your soil's pH level, you guys. While many plants tolerate a variety of pH levels, this is not the case with blueberry plants. Blueberry plants love and prefer acidic soil. So the ideal pH level of your soil when planting your blueberry plants is 4 to 5. What is mistake number 3? Mistake number 3 is not mulching your garden bed while planting and or growing your blueberries. Why is mulching your garden bed so important? Simply because blueberries are a shallow root plant, meaning that if you do not add mulch to your garden bed where you are raising your blueberries, you are risking for the roots to dry out very quickly after you water your plants, and they risk dying from not receiving enough water. Also, adding mulch to your garden bed helps your blueberry roots retain the moisture, the water that already exists in your garden bed soil. So last but not least, mistake number 4 is choosing a poor drainage location when planting or growing your blueberry bushes. So this is it for the 4 common mistakes that gardeners make when growing and or planting their blueberries. Again, guys, what I love about blueberries is that they grow and last for years and years to come, rewarding us with large, sweet, delicious berries. So it's worth taking our time and starting these plants the right way in their growing journey. So 1 hour is up. Let's see how our bare roots are doing. So 1 hour is up, you guys. The roots have now been pre-soaked. So I have my two helpers over here, Leonard and Julia, who's holding the tags for me with the variety name already written on them. We have our roots, which are doing wonderfully. Let's take a look at what the root system looks like now. Wow, look at this, you guys. Much better. You could see the roots have been rehydrated. We're also going to need our shovel, right, Leonard?
Yeah.
And what else are you holding? The Espoma organic berry tone, you guys. Remember when I mentioned the pH levels that blueberries love to be grown in? So this is going to help us achieve that perfect pH level in my garden soil. So are you ready to start planting? Yeah? Let's get digging, you guys. So I have my helper Leonard over here who already started to dig our first hole for our first blueberry variety. Again, the rule is when digging your hole for a blueberry bare root, your hole has to be at least 12 to 18 inches in depth, you guys. How's it going, Leonard?
Good.
Working?
Yeah.
Planting up some blueberry bushes for Mama?
Yeah.
Good job, man. Let's keep digging. Has to be at least 12 inches in depth. So here you go, guys. The first hole has been dug for our blueberry plants. We have also formed a peak, almost like a hump, a bump in the middle of our hole using the soil. And now Julia over here is going to help us sprinkle some berry tone on top of this peak that we formed. Come on, baby. How do we do this? Come on, open up the bag. Good girl. Let's sprinkle. Come on, sprinkle it right over there, honey. Good girl. So Mama is going to finish up the rest. So what you do is you take your berry tone like so. You sprinkle it right inside of your hole. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Jersey bare roots. Again, as you could see, the roots have been plumped up and rehydrated from staying in room temperature water for about an hour. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bare roots, we're gonna place it in the middle on top of the peak like so, and we're gonna try to spread out the roots with your fingers. And once you feel that your roots have been spread out evenly and nicely, what you do is you just bury your blueberry bush with your soil. Just another piece of information. This soil that I am using is not a regular topsoil. This is fresh, premium quality compost, which we had delivered to our garden here recently. So I'm using compost here when planting my blueberries. So our first root, the Jersey variety, has been planted, topped with my compost soil over here. And now Julia is going to place our first label into the ground so that we don't forget what kind of a blueberry plant we have growing in this space. Come on, baby, let's put in that sign. Good girl, excellent. Let's strain it a little bit and we are done. Let's plant our second bare roots. So our second hole has been dug, and now we're doing exactly what we did with the first hole, where we formed the peak in the middle, and Leonard just helped me sprinkle some berry tone inside the hole. And it's time to place our second bare root into this hole. So again, you take your root, you place it in the middle. Leonard, help Mama hold this. Good job. Now so we're gonna do exactly the same thing as we did with the Jersey variety. We're going to take our pre-soaked bare root, place it in the middle of our hole on top of the peak that we formed. I'm going to use my hands, my fingers, to spread out the roots. Once you feel the roots have been positioned nicely in your hole and your plant has been centered, what you do is you cover up your hole with your soil and or your compost like so, making sure that the plant is still positioned evenly, perfectly right in the center of your hole. Both of our blueberry bare roots are now in the soil in my backyard garden. As you could see, we labeled each one of our bare roots, the Bluecrop and the Jersey varieties. And now all that's left to do is water your plants, you guys. So I'm going to use the water from the bucket in which the roots were soaking previously, and I'm just going to quickly water both of my bare roots like so. And now let these babies grow and prosper. So this is it for this video, you guys. Thank you for joining me here today in my home garden in Zone 7A, Long Island, New York. Thank you for allowing me to show you how I plant my blueberries from bare roots. If you liked this video, please click thumbs up. Please leave your comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my new channel, Gardening in Cold Spring Harbor. And I will see you guys in my new upcoming videos. Bye!